Hi everybody, my name is Tommy, and today we're going to learn about a very new topic in the grammar's book we're always talking about. Do you know what is that topic? Well, it is Lesson 5. Lesson 5 is negative and positive questions. Or you could say it like this, negative, stop, pause, positive, pause, questions. Negative, positive questions. Now, negative. Negative is something that is wrong. It's harmful. Positive is something that is right. It's not harmful. Positive is something that you must do. And negative is something that you shouldn't do. Now, here are some examples about negative and positive. We use negative and positive to talk about something or someone. Like this. They. Now, there are actually some main words about negative. They aren't or are not. You see, we have aren't or are not. We have is or isn't, or we could have am or am not, and not. Now, they. Remember, they goes with are, which means they are not. Are not. They 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 are not. What do you choose? Write in the comments below. I will choose they are not insects. They are not insects. Here we are. They are birds. They are not insects, or for short, we could use am, aren't. They aren't insects. They are birds. Period. Now, what is another type? What is another type of, do you know what is the next type of thing? Well, you see, another type of example of the negative set of a negative first, then you could see there are many examples about that. How about if you rewrite a sentence with positive first? What if we write a sentence with positive and negative questions? Now, you see, we could have an example like, do you know what could be an example? These. There are three main words for positive. It is am, is, and are. These will go with are. Those will go with are. These are. You can fill in the blank by yourself. And this is the big period. They are. You're going to fill in the blanks. Now, what are you going to fill in with each of the blanks? This blank you can fill in with they are stars, for example. They are not clouds. They are stars. They are not clouds. Now, those are some examples. Now, are. Remember, do not say aren't if you're talking about no, are not. They are not at home. Do not say they aren't at home. They aren't. Pronounce it with me. Aren't. Aren't. Like this. Aren't. Now say it. Aren't. 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 But the real way you spell aren't is A-R-N. Aren't. 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 This is aren't. If you want to pronounce it more clearly, put away this. Aren't. Now, remember, isn't. You do not pronounce isn't. How do you pronounce isn't? Isn't. But the real way to spell isn't is I-S-N. Isn't. Let me just put away this and then put this. Put away this and put this. There. Now I'll tell you a secret about grammar. Grammar is super amazing. It is really good to learn about grammar with you guys. You guys are the best students, and I am going to teach you more about this grammar. Now you see, positive and negative. Positive and negative. Now, what are some questions? Is she a nurse? No, she isn't. Is she a nurse? No, she isn't. She is a... Now, what is a suitable job for a woman? Well, you could say she is a principal, or maybe a waitress, or even more. Now, I will show you how to write a line perfectly. Imagine this as a ruler. You write a straight line. Now, you use your ruler. Okay? You have to erase this whole sentence with your super eraser on your notebook. I'm going to show you something so that you can learn and play. First, you need to draw a line. Then you use this and then draw a line down here, here, here. Let me get something more suitable. Oops. Let me draw a line again because this ruler is pretty slippery on a whiteboard. I think if you want to use a ruler, you might have to use it on paper. Now, let me draw it one more time. There. You see, here is the ruler. Now, could you see the shape? This is a rectangle. I want you to write something. Let me write the rest. Now, here. And now I will have a square. Next, I will have a square. You have to measure to make sure. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. Next, you have to put it right here. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents. Then do it just like that right here. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters. Then pick up a ruler. One centimeter. There. Now you could have it. Here is a rectangle and here is a square. Now, I want you to write something on your rectangle that is negative. There. Now, write something in your square that is positive. Yes. Now, you see, you could write isn't, is not, is. You're going to go down here. She. Go up here and write she. Is not a plumber. Period. She is a, you write waitress. Okay, waitress. Now do you understand how to play the game? You are going to do this. You're going to, first, let me erase this and teach you again how to play the game. First, you need to draw a square. Let me get this Rubik's Cube for extra help. Let me get this Rubik's Cube for extra help. Let me get a square. There. Detail. Detail. There. Now that you finished drawing your square, let's move on with the rectangle. The rectangle takes 2 squares of these. First line of the rectangle. Second, the line of the rectangle. Third line of the rectangle. First line of the rectangle. Second line of the rectangle. Fourth line of the rectangle. First line of the rectangle. Second line of the rectangle. Third line of the rectangle. Fourth time of the rectangle. Another fifth. There. Then you will do this. Remember extra detail. This. There. Now, you see, you're gonna write something. You need to write something positive in here, write something negative in here. And write the rest of the sentence in these gaps. Now, do you understand how to play the game? Now, let's take a short break before we go on with the next part of the grammar's lesson today. Now we're gonna continue with our grammar's lesson. Now, do you have a Rubik's Cube 2x2? Pick it up. Swirl it. Now, try to make it exactly as possible. There. So you could see. Now, there is a white on each of the faces. You're gonna do something to make the white go on all faces. There. Then you have to move this. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it down, spin it here, spin it down, spin it here, spin it down, spin it here. Amazing. Now, let's move on with the next part. Imagine you have an orange. You taste that orange. The orange is not sweet. The orange is sour. The orange is not sweet. The orange is sour. Cut an orange. And it's so sour. The orange is not sweet. The orange is sour. Some oranges are sour, but others are sweet. Now, are you ready to move on with the next part that we're going to learn about? Well, now, we're going to learn about something that we need 2 markers to solve. Get your red marker ready. And get your blue marker ready. If you don't have these markers, you can use red pens and a blue pen. Now, you're going to scribble out something. I'll give you 10 seconds to scribble it out. There. Then I'm going to scribble out where the bottom one will be. There. Now, close your 2 pens or markers. Look at your drawing. Try to figure out what the drawing is. Now, mine is of a toilet. How about yours? I'll give you 10 seconds to figure it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes, yours is a tiger, yours is a dragon, yours is a pen, yours is a pencil, yours is a motorcycle, yours is a monster, yours is a robot, and a bunch of other people too. Now that you finished scribbling your picture out, erase your scribble here. Now, today we've learned a lot about negative and positive sentences. Now, tell you again, negative and positive sentences are sentences that could be right to you. You could do that. A negative sentence is wrong to you. You shouldn't do that. So if you like this video about negative and positive questions, make sure to like and subscribe me more at studying about grammar education. So, bye-bye. See you again with the 6th grammar lesson.